cars as much as I do, you're probably in the right spot. This is my 2010 911 Carrera S. I'm going to be documenting a lot about what this car is, what it means to me, how I acquired it, and why I did it. So some of my plans for this channel are to kind of share my passion for cars and just doing this for myself and trying to just share the story and share some of my experiences with you guys. And I want to make this a little bit different than most YouTube channels, where I really want to get you, the viewer, engaged and letting me know what you want to see, and hopefully fulfilling some of that for you guys, because I know you can't please everybody, but if I can please the majority of the viewership, then I'll be happy with that. So some of the things that you can expect are test drives, first impressions of some of the cars I'm going to be driving, some of the modifications that I would do to these cars, just my overall view on what makes a great car and the experience behind that stuff. So I've always wanted to dive deeper into like the world of sports cars, and I feel like YouTube is just a really great outlet for me to do that and connect with like-minded individuals who are already doing this stuff. So this is kind of my, like I said, introductory video as to who I am and why I'm doing this, and I'm just super excited to meet like-minded individuals, connect with other people around cars. I understand the community, especially out in Southern California, is massive for cars, supercars, hypercars, and I just wanted to film my side of what that's like. If I can in some way inspire anyone out there to go after what they really want, then I think that this would be a success for me. So I'm gonna actually continue washing the car finally, and I just wanted to go over really briefly what I kind of use to keep my stuff maintained okay. Adams Polishes is something that I will go to the grave with, because this wheel cleaner works amazingly. With European cars, I'd shout out to Adams Polishes. If you ever want to sponsor a video, you know where to go. But European cars, some of the brake compounds on them, they just kick brake dust up on your wheels ridiculously, and this has been able to help kind of break that stuff down. It's just a normal wheel cleaner that breaks down the brake dust on it, and this has been amazing because it's kind of a spray, let it sit for 4 or 5 minutes, and then you can just wash it right off. But the M2 that I owned and this car, because of the brake pad compound, it just goes everywhere, but this stuff helps me keep it really clean. And then I just use the regular car shampoo for in between washes, maybe once or twice a week, just to keep the car clean as well. So this is Adams wheel cleaner, and as you can see, it's already started. It goes on clear, and it's already started to turn the wheel purple. And this basically means that the brake dust and iron deposits are coming off of the car. And this is just a good way for you to know that it's actually doing its job and working. Here's my trusty leaf blower to dry it off. This basically just gets some of the large water spots off the car first, and then I go over it just to prevent touching the car as much as possible, which will hopefully prevent scratches. This car is not PPF yet. It does not have a ceramic coating on it. I know that these are some of the things that can help just maintain your paint for a longer period of time. Also, a huge shout out to Obsessed Garage's channel, because he has made me a little bit more aware of some of the stuff with like paint contamination and keeping in car maintenance and paint maintenance. And I don't do half the stuff that he does to maintain this car's paint, but I've picked up a lot of tips and tricks from his channel that have helped me just have a better idea of how to continue to keep the paint looking as good as it does. Like I said, this is a 2010, so this car is going on 15 years. Big reason why is because the previous owners had kept this car really well maintained. The previous owner had extensive service records. He had a lot of the work done at Porsche under warranty. And when you're getting into Porsches, a lot of buying the car is also interviewing and getting to know the previous owner of the car, because it's not really just about how the car was maintained, it's who maintained it and if they were able to do things on time, because they can prevent other issues down the line. Kind of goes the same way with other cars, but I would definitely recommend buying the owner as well as the car when you're looking for older 911s like this, older modern day 911s like this. Also, aside from Obsessed Garage, which is kind of a car maintenance, really cool YouTube channel, some of my other favorites are going to be Doug DeMuro, of course, with this, and Straight Pipes are pretty cool. Throttle House is awesome. Savage Geese I watch regularly. The Topher, I really like his POV stuff. So all of these channels have kind of also inspired me to have my own take on cars and car culture, and just being passionate and enthusiastic about something that I can share with other people. Okay, more of my car history. Like I said, my very first car was an S2000 AP2. I'll have some videos, hopefully, definitely some pictures of that car in this video. Second car I ever had was a 2016 Mustang GT. It was a stick. I got that car around COVID times. After the Mustang, I got a BMW M2 Competition. Always wanted an M car, so that was a dream for me to be able to own. That car had a DCT, amazing dynamics, a great car to daily around. It was just such a fun car because of the low-end turbo that car has and the torque that it had. And then after the M2, I got into a little bit more simplified car, which was an ND2 Miata RF. And that car actually was amazing fun, extremely simple. Miata was a great fun car, made me really appreciate what it was like to have a lightweight sports car like the S2000 all over again. And then after the Miata, this car came up, and this car was owned from a gentleman in Century City who had extensive service history, like I was saying, and maintenance records, and it made me feel really comfortable in buying a 15-year-old car. And if you guys don't know, this is a 997.2, so a 2010 997.2 Carrera S, and these are basically share the same engine as the GT4. So I started looking at this car because I was looking at GT4s, and GT4s are far out of my budget, were and still are right now, because they're six-figure cars. So in order for me to justify that, it wasn't going to work. But I found out that the GT4 basically shared the same engine as this does, but of course in a mid-engine platform, not a rear-engine platform, and with a little bit different, and some say argue, better transmission, with it being a stick, of course. This is a PDK car. So that's kind of how I got into even looking at these in the first place, because they share the same engine as the GT4. But the history of this car and the transparency of the previous owner made me really comfortable with moving forward with this. And these and 996s are pretty much currently the cheapest generation of Porsche that you guys can actually get right now. And when I say cheapest, I mean cheap in Porsche world, but they're still, you know, 40 to 50, 60, $70,000 cars, depending on mileage, condition, if it has a PDK, excuse me, or a stick as well. So it just depends on what you're looking for and what you want out of the car.
Yes.
This water hose just broke, like right now, in the midst of us shooting this. Anyways, if you think you might enjoy seeing some of the stuff that I do with this car, and are interested in maybe some more of the history of what I've done with cars and my experience with them, then please, like I said, like, comment, subscribe, and comment below what your favorite car is. Tell me what you want to see out of this channel, and I'd be more than happy to reciprocate and give that right back to you guys. Thank you very much, and this is the outro because I gotta go fix this water hose, guys, and make sure my car is clean for this Sunday. I understand not everybody does it, and then I also wanted to share with you guys what some of my favorite, speaking of car washing, I wanted to share with you guys some of my favorite. Oh fuck, it's done. It's fucking done. Oh shit. It happened.
Blooper.
Fuck.
Turn it off.
Water hose broke. Shit.
Give it to me, give it to
No,
me.
I'm gonna use it.